Welcome to this special news update. In September 2017, Hurricanes Irma and Maria devastated much of the Caribbean, and our brothers were affected as well. How is the relief work progressing? Well, recently, Brother Mark Sanderson went with Brother Gary Breaux, a helper to the service committee, to visit some of the affected territories under the United States, France, and Barbados branches. We're sure you will enjoy this video report.
To me, Irma was a monster.
At times, the whole place was shaking so much that I thought the whole house was going to burst apart.
It's hard to find the words to describe, but I think it's been a shock.
And I felt like the whole house was gonna fall on us.
Then I keep praying to Jehovah, I keep praying, and we keep praying and praying.
Even though there was a lot of plundering on the island, the supermarkets, the big businesses were ruined. But we immediately saw Jehovah send us the help we needed. The congregation, the branch, Barbados, France, they immediately sent brothers here.
In our bedroom, someone's roof came from another house, landed in the back of our home, and the 2x4 came straight through our bedroom roof. And we went into that closet, 5 of us, and we prayed and we sang. I've never supplicated Jehovah so much in my life.
The brother also took the initiative to come to our house under the rain and wind to secure a tarp we have put in place so that it will not fly away.
And then eventually, the big 40-foot container came in, and it was so wonderful. We received little letters in it for the brothers telling them their prayers are with us, and they sent nice little notes to encourage us with the food supplies. We started giving that out to the brothers, and they were very happy Jehovah has provided.
A rescue team was put into place. Very quickly, we had to analyze the situation to come to grips with the task ahead of us.
One of the Disaster Relief Committee's first objective is to urgently provide the spiritual help to our brothers.
The goal is to encourage and strengthen the brothers and sisters by visiting them at their home, and most importantly, listening to them.
We had made up a group to provide medical, technical, and emotional help.
Once the food supplies had arrived, an on-site team prepared the shipment so that the merchandise could be sent by shipping crate that same weekend.
But for the moment, the objective is to repair, to shelter our brothers and sisters from the rain.
The congregations really cooperated well because they were quick to react. The Friends are very generous. So a lot of food kits are arriving, first aid supplies as well.
What's moved us the most is the courage that the brothers and sisters showed. They really appreciated that we came. They felt the branch was supporting them.
Now, when the tremendous hurricane affected this part of the world, Brother Breaux, of course, came to the studio, and he said that when he arrived here, the brothers and sisters were out in the parking lot of the Kingdom Hall, and that they had been waiting, not because they knew anyone was coming, but because they knew that if there was going to be some help, it was going to come from the Kingdom Hall. And it made me feel like I want to go to Tortola. Now that all the work has been finished, it's all completed, Is it your desire, brothers and sisters, that we should dedicate this beautiful Kingdom Hall to the worship and to the praise of our wonderful, our magnificent God, Jehovah?
And it's a big talk in Tortola. Everyone is surprised, they're happy to see it, and they want their churches to be prepared just like ours, like our Kingdom Hall.
Jehovah does good things to us under a hurricane, a bad hurricane. That's how I look at Jehovah. Type of God he is. He does good to people.
The friends here tell us very often that they really feel the help and comfort from the brothers that are far. They have often said they feel Jehovah's organization is showing a special interest in them.
Once it's a hurricane, we can't depend on ourselves. We got to depend on Jehovah at all times, because Jehovah is a protector, and he's the one that's going to protect us. And we have to put full faith and trust in him.
I felt a calm, a peaceful, calm feeling that Jehovah is going to take care. What are you worrying about? Jehovah is going to take care of us. And don't put your trust and mind on nothing, grabbing everything. Don't do that. Jehovah is there for us. So don't you worry.
To see people from all different races, from all different ethnicities and nationalities who speak different languages, all come together to work on a project just because of love. It's just something that is so deeply moving. There's nothing that compares to it in the world. There's nothing that you could liken it to. When we see things like this, it's a miracle. It's actually a miracle that Jehovah is performing all around us. When Jesus said in John 13, verse 34, he said, "I'm giving you a new commandment that you love one another, just as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love among yourselves." People can talk all day about love, and they can talk about service and charity and all these different things, but when you come here and you see the love in action, you see it in your unselfishness to come here and work so hard every day, this is what Jesus is talking about. All the world will know that you are my disciples.
What an encouraging report. It is clear that Jehovah is blessing the relief efforts. Now, this report highlighted the work taking place in just some of the areas affected by recent hurricanes. In a previous broadcast, we mentioned that we could spend up to $25 million for disasters this year. However, now that the damage has been fully evaluated, and also factoring in other disasters that have occurred since that broadcast, we're currently estimating that our disaster relief globally will cost about $60 million. So far, over 4,100 of our brothers and sisters from dozens of countries have assisted with disaster relief in just the Caribbean. We want to thank all those involved with the relief work. We appreciate your sacrifices and willing spirit. May Jehovah continue to richly bless all of you and your families who are working so hard to help our brothers and sisters recover. A report like this makes us proud of Jehovah's people, who truly love one another, just as Jesus said his true disciples would. The governing body is grateful for your constant support, as shown by your generous contributions, your willing volunteer spirit, and your prayers. This is JW Broadcasting from the World Headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses.